folks, hope you all are doing well. I am Rupal Kashyap and in today's video I am going to summarize essay 220, that is quality control for an audit of financial statements. So basically this standards on auditing deal with specific responsibilities of an auditor regarding quality control system procedure for an audit of financial statements. Now the one thing that should be clear in our mind, that who is responsible for the quality control system and procedures, and the answer is audit firm. Yes, the audit firm is responsible for the quality control system and procedures. Moving ahead, what is the objective of this essay? The objectives of this essay is very simple, that the auditor is to implement quality control system procedure at engagement level that can provide reasonable assurance to the auditor that the audit complies with professional standards and regulatory and legal requirements, and the audit report issued is appropriate in the particular circumstance. The one thing is that the main objective of this essay is to maintain quality throughout the audit, be it planning phase, be it execution phase, or be it reporting phase. But to ensure quality before the audit report get published, it got reviewed by a reviewer or an independent authority. Now the question is how the auditor can maintain quality control from planning phase to reporting phase. So let's understand it one by one. The planning phase. See, let's understand it with a very basic example. There is an audit firm, ABC and Company. There should be an engagement partner. Yes, an engagement partner is a person who accepts audit engagement on behalf of the audit firm. So he is responsible to maintain the quality control for overall audit, right? So I think our engagement partner, who is engagement partner, is clear to you. The question is how engagement partner can ensure quality control or can implement quality control at planning phase. See, it is very simple. As it is a planning phase, so we have to accept the engagement from the client. So before accepting the client engagement, he has to ensure that there should not be any condition on the audit which can degrade the value of audit, and also there should not be any kind of contradicting point which is not agreeing by the management, and also he has to find out the reason why the previous auditor leave the client. So these are the few things which he should keep in her mind to before accepting the engagement audit. Now moving ahead, as engagement partner is a leader, he can't do whole audit alone itself. So he need some people, he need some kind of help from persons, so that he can perform the audit and maintain the overall quality throughout the audit, right? So before recruiting those persons, that human resources, he need to verify whether those human resources are capable or competent. If they are not capable or competent, so there is no use of recruiting the same. Next thing is agreeing the terms engagement. See, before accepting the engagement, the auditor and management has to agree with terms and engagement. If you have already watched Tushar Kalra post on essay 210, then you are very well known about these things. But the thing is, let me tell what is the thing, that you auditor and management agree with certain terms before accepting the engagement. Now the next thing is that he has to ensure that auditor has to ensure that they are complying with relevant ethical requirements, and ethical requirements is like integrity, whether he is honest or not. Second, objectivity, he has to work without biasness to keep bias aside. And third is professional competence, whether he is professional competent or not. Fourth is that he has to keep the client data very confidential. He has no right to tell someone that to leak the data of client. And fifth is that he has to maintain the professional behavior throughout the audit. And sixth and very most important thing is that he should be independent of the client entity, right? So these are all about the ethical requirements. Now the next thing is leadership responsibilities for quality within the firm. So the engagement partner, who is leader, has to ensure that he set out he gives someone authority or set out a person who can evaluate the report before it get published in the public, because the person who did work can't evaluate the work at like the some other person can do. So to maintain the quality, he has to give someone authority who can evaluate the work he performed throughout the audit. Phase is execution phase. In this phase, all the things which got planned already in the planning phase implemented in this phase, execution phase, and the engagement partner who is having engagement team of those persons which already get recruited in the planning phase, to take help of them and perform the audit, like review the financial statement and lead to a judgment or an opinion after conducting the audit. And also he has to engagement partner has to direct, supervise and review the work of those peers or the engagement team, because he is taking help of them. So he has to ensure that the quality does not get compromised, because he can't do all the work by himself. So he has to direct them in a very well manner, to supervise them if they need any help, or if there is any kind of point which is not get solved by the engagement team. So he has to review, and he has to review their work, that whether they performed it well or not. So these are the things which should be kept in the engagement partner mind while executing the plan, or while performing the audit. Last phase is reporting phase, but before that, review is important to evaluate that whether the quality has maintained overall throughout the audit or not. And for that, EQR, engagement quality review, is appointed, as we have already discussed in planning phase, that it get appointed by engagement partner. So he reviewed that whether the quality has maintained, and whether the professional standards, quality procedures and all get fulfilled, get complied or not. If there is any point where the engagement quality review and audit report is getting contradicting, that means the engagement partner and reviewer get discuss those significant matters. And performer of audit report, the auditor has to mention the date on which he gave his opinion, or he expressed his opinion. But in case of review, when the audit report get reviewed, he has to mention the report when the engagement quality review get done. That means after he has to mention the date when the audit report get reviewed. So that's the thing about the engagement quality review. And before ending this summary video, I would also like to clarify one thing, that we all have heard SQC1, Standards on Quality Control 1, that is also talking about the quality control, and SA 220, that is also talking about the quality control process. Then what is the point of difference which differentiate both of these, SQC1 and SA 220? See, the point of difference is that SA 220 make rules for the engagement partner. See, for the engagement partner, and on the other hand, SQC1 make rules for the audit firm. So this is the point of line of difference between these SQC1 and SA 220. And I think I have explained it in very well manner. Thank you for watching.